What if the way you've been drinking water every day is actually working against your health? If you're over 60, this might be one of the most important videos you'll watch today. Most seniors know they should drink more water, but very few realize that when they drink it can matter just as much as how much they drink. One simple mistake could leave you feeling more tired, dizzy, or dehydrated than you realize. In today's video, you'll discover the common water mistake millions of adults over 60 make every day, why it becomes more important with age, and the simple changes that may help you stay better hydrated and feel your best. Be sure to watch until the end, because the final tip is one that many seniors say they wish they had learned years ago. Most people believe that staying hydrated is simple. You feel thirsty, you drink a glass of water, and the problem is solved. But once you reach your 60s and beyond, your body begins to work differently. The signals that once reminded you to drink enough water become weaker, making dehydration much easier to overlook. That is why millions of older adults unknowingly make the same mistake every single day. They wait until they feel thirsty before they reach for a glass of water. At first, this habit may not seem like a big deal. After all, you've probably relied on your sense of thirst your entire life. But as we age, thirst becomes a less reliable guide. By the time you finally notice that dry mouth or that urge to drink, your body may already be running low on the fluids it needs to function at its best. That's why healthcare professionals often encourage older adults to pay attention to hydration throughout the day, instead of waiting for thirst to remind them. Think about how much your body depends on water. Every organ, every cell, and every system relies on proper hydration. Water helps regulate body temperature, supports circulation, cushions your joints, aids digestion, and helps your body carry nutrients where they're needed. When you don't get enough fluids, even simple daily activities can begin to feel more difficult than they should. Many seniors assume that feeling tired, sluggish, or lightheaded is simply a normal part of getting older. Sometimes those feelings have other causes, but in some cases, not drinking enough fluids may also play a role. Mild dehydration can develop gradually, making it difficult to recognize until it begins affecting how you feel throughout the day. Another reason this mistake is so common is because many older adults intentionally drink less water. Some worry that drinking more will mean more trips to the bathroom, especially during the night. Others stay so busy caring for family, running errands, or enjoying retirement that they simply forget to drink. Before they know it, hours have passed without taking more than a few sips of water. The good news is that preventing this mistake doesn't require expensive supplements or complicated health routines. It starts with changing the way you think about hydration. Instead of treating water as something you drink only when you're thirsty, begin thinking of it as something your body needs consistently throughout the day. Small, regular sips can often be easier to manage than trying to drink large amounts all at once. It's also important to remember that your daily fluid needs may vary depending on factors such as the weather, your activity level, certain medications, and your overall health. On hot days or after spending time outdoors, your body may need additional fluids to replace what you've lost through perspiration. That's why paying attention to your environment and your body's needs is so important. A simple habit can make a big difference. Try keeping a reusable water bottle nearby while you're reading, watching television, gardening, or spending time with family. Seeing water within reach serves as a gentle reminder to take a few sips regularly, instead of waiting until you're already thirsty. Over time, this small habit can become part of your daily routine without requiring much effort. It's equally important to drink water steadily rather than rushing through several large glasses in a short period. Drinking consistently throughout the day allows your body to make better use of the fluids you are taking in and may feel more comfortable than trying to catch up all at once. Remember, Healthy aging isn't only about eating nutritious foods or staying physically active. It's also about supporting your body with the basics that are easy to overlook. Proper hydration is one of those basics. It quietly supports countless processes inside your body every single day, often without you even noticing. The encouraging news is that it's never too late to build healthier hydration habits. Every glass of water you drink throughout the day is another way of caring for your body and supporting your overall well-being. Small choices, repeated consistently, often have a greater impact than dramatic changes that are difficult to maintain. So, the next time you walk past the kitchen or sit down to enjoy a meal, ask yourself a simple question. Have I had enough water today? Or am I waiting for thirst to tell me it's already too late? See about Asteros. That one question could become one of the easiest and most valuable habits you develop for healthier aging. Many people focus on how much water they drink each day, but far fewer think about when they drink it, and how they drink it. Surprisingly, those two habits can make a real difference in how well your body stays hydrated as you get older. Drinking water isn't something that should happen only once or twice a day. Your body benefits much more from a steady supply of fluids spread throughout the day than from trying to make up for lost time with several large glasses all at once. One of the easiest ways to support healthy hydration is to begin your morning with a glass of water. After several hours of sleep, your body has gone a long time without taking in fluids. Starting the day with water can help you rehydrate after the night and establish a healthy routine before breakfast. Many people head straight for coffee or tea, forgetting that a simple glass of water is often the first thing their body truly needs. Another helpful habit is to drink small amounts of water regularly instead of waiting until you're extremely thirsty. Think of hydration like keeping a plant healthy. A plant grows best when it receives water consistently, not when it's left dry for days and then flooded all at once. Your body works in a similar way. Regular sips throughout the day help maintain hydration more effectively than drinking large, plate amounts. Only when you remember. It's also a good idea to make water part of your daily routine by connecting it to activities you already do. For example, drink a glass of water with breakfast, another with lunch, another with dinner, and a few sips whenever you take medications if your healthcare provider recommends it. You can also keep a reusable water bottle nearby while reading, watching television, or spending time outdoors. When water is within easy reach, you're much more likely to drink it without even thinking about it. Many older adults wonder whether beverages like coffee and tea count toward hydration. While these drinks do contain water, plain water remains one of the best choices for staying hydrated because it contains no added sugar and supports your body's fluid needs without extra calories. If you enjoy coffee or tea, there's usually no need to avoid them unless your healthcare provider has advised otherwise. But it's still a good idea to include plenty of plain water throughout the day. Another important point is not to drink water too quickly. Some people try to finish an entire bottle in just a few minutes because they realize they haven't had enough all day. Drinking at a comfortable pace throughout the day is often easier on your body and helps create a habit that's easier to maintain. Slow, steady hydration is usually more practical than trying to catch up all at once. Weather also plays an important role. During hot summer days, your body may lose more fluids through sweating, even if you don't notice it. The same can happen after gardening, walking, exercising, or spending time outdoors. On those days, paying extra attention to your water intake can help replace the fluids your body has lost. Don't forget that some foods also contribute to hydration. Fruits such as watermelon, oranges, strawberries, and vegetables like cucumbers, lettuce, and celery naturally contain a high percentage of water. Including these foods as part of a balanced diet can support your overall fluid intake, although they shouldn't replace drinking water altogether. If you find plain water boring, there are simple ways to make it more enjoyable without adding large amounts of sugar. A slice of lemon, lime, cucumber, or a few fresh berries can add natural flavor and encourage you to drink more throughout the day. The goal is to make healthy hydration something you look forward to instead of something you feel forced to do. It's also worth remembering that some medical conditions and medications can affect your fluid needs. That's why it's important to follow any personalized advice from your healthcare provider, especially if you've been told to limit or carefully manage your fluid intake. Everyone's health situation is different, and the best hydration plan is the one that's appropriate for your individual needs. The biggest lesson is this: don't wait for thirst to remind you. Build simple habits that help you drink water consistently from morning until evening. Keep a glass nearby, take small sips throughout the day, and make hydration part of your normal routine instead of an afterthought. Healthy aging is often built on small decisions repeated every day. Drinking water at the right times, in the right way, may seem like a simple habit, but simple habits often have the greatest impact. By giving your body the fluids it needs consistently, you're taking another important step towards supporting your energy, comfort, mobility, and overall well-being for years to come. One of the biggest challenges with dehydration is that it doesn't always announce itself in obvious ways. Many older adults expect dehydration to cause extreme thirst, but that's not always what happens. In fact, some of the earliest signs are so subtle that they're often mistaken for normal aging. That's why millions of seniors continue their daily routines without realizing their bodies may be asking for more fluids. One of the first warning signs is feeling unusually tired or low on energy. Everyone has days when they feel a little worn out. But if you regularly wake up feeling drained, or notice that simple activities leave you feeling exhausted, it's worth considering whether you're drinking enough water throughout the day. Your body depends on proper hydration to support many essential functions, and even mild dehydration can sometimes contribute to feelings of fatigue. Another common sign is a dry mouth or dry lips. Many people simply reach for lip balm or chew gum without thinking about what might be causing the dryness in the first place. While there can be many reasons for these symptoms, consistently feeling dry may be your body's gentle reminder that it's time to drink more water. Headaches are another signal that shouldn't be ignored. A headache doesn't automatically mean you're dehydrated, but inadequate fluid intake can be one possible cause for some people. Before assuming it's just stress or a busy day, think back to how much water you've had since waking up. Sometimes, something as simple as improving your hydration habits may help, although persistent or severe headaches should always be discussed with a healthcare professional. Have you ever stood up from a chair and suddenly felt lightheaded or slightly dizzy? That experience can have many different causes, but dehydration is one possibility. Water helps support normal circulation, and when your body doesn't have enough fluids, you may notice that you don't feel quite as steady as usual. For older adults, this is especially important because dizziness can increase the risk of losing balance or falling. Another sign that often surprises people is darker colored urine. While the color of urine can vary for many reasons, urine that is consistently dark yellow may suggest that your body needs more fluids. Pale yellow is often considered a sign of good hydration for many people, although individual circumstances can vary. Paying attention to this simple clue can help you recognize when it's time to drink more water before you begin feeling uncomfortable. Some seniors also notice that their skin feels drier than usual. Although skin changes naturally with age, hydration plays a role in supporting overall skin health. Drinking enough water won't erase wrinkles or stop the aging process, but maintaining good hydration is one part of taking care of your body from the inside out. Difficulty concentrating is another warning sign that's easy to overlook. You may find yourself forgetting where you placed your glasses, losing track of conversations, or having trouble focusing on simple tasks. While occasional forgetfulness is common, especially during busy days, dehydration may also contribute to feeling mentally sluggish for some people. Constipation is another issue that many older adults experience. There are numerous possible causes, including diet, medications, and physical activity, but not drinking enough fluids may also play a role. Combined with a balanced diet that includes fiber, staying hydrated can help support healthy digestion. Some people notice muscle cramps, especially after spending time outdoors or being physically active. Again, cramps can happen for several reasons, but adequate hydration is one factor that helps muscles function normally. If you're active during warm weather, remembering to drink water regularly becomes even more important. One of the biggest mistakes seniors make is brushing off these warning signs as just getting older. While aging does bring natural changes, not every symptom should automatically be blamed on age. Sometimes your body is simply asking for a little more care, and hydration is one of the easiest places to start. The encouraging news is that these warning signs give you an opportunity to take action before dehydration becomes more serious. By paying attention to how you feel, drinking water consistently throughout the day, and making hydration part of your daily routine, you can better support your overall health and well-being. Healthy aging isn't about making one dramatic change overnight. It's about noticing the small signals your body sends and responding with healthy habits that you can maintain for years to come. The next time you feel unusually tired, lightheaded, or notice a dry mouth, don't ignore those clues. Pause for a moment and ask yourself one simple question. Have I given my body the water it needs today? That small moment of awareness could become one of the most valuable habits you develop as you continue your journey toward healthier aging. Healthy aging isn't usually the result of one big decision. It's the result of hundreds of small choices repeated day after day. Drinking enough water may seem like a simple habit, but when you make it part of your daily routine, it can become one of the easiest ways to support your overall well-being. The key isn't finding a complicated hydration plan. The key is building habits that are realistic, consistent, and easy to maintain for the rest of your life. One of the best habits you can develop is keeping water within reach wherever you spend the most time. Whether you're watching television, reading a book, working in the garden, or relaxing on the porch, having a glass or reusable water bottle nearby serves as a gentle reminder to take regular sips. When water is easy to reach, you're much less likely to forget about it during a busy day. Another simple habit is to make drinking water part of your existing daily routine. Instead of trying to remember random times throughout the day, connect it with activities you already do without thinking. Drink a glass of water after brushing your teeth in the morning, with each meal, before going for a walk, or after returning home from running errands. By attaching hydration to habits you already have, it quickly becomes something that feels automatic rather than something you constantly have to remember. Many seniors find it helpful to begin every meal with a few sips of water. This simple routine not only encourages better hydration, but also creates consistency throughout the day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner become natural reminders that help you maintain a steady intake of fluids instead of waiting until you suddenly realize you're thirsty. If you enjoy spending time outdoors, especially during warmer months, make hydration a priority before, during, and after your activity. Whether you're gardening, walking around the neighborhood, or simply sitting outside enjoying the sunshine, your body may lose more fluids than you realize. Taking a water bottle with you makes it much easier to stay hydrated without interrupting your plans. Another helpful strategy is to choose water more often instead of sugary drinks. Sweetened beverages may taste refreshing, but they often add extra calories without providing the same benefits as plain water. If you find plain water too bland, try adding slices of lemon, lime, cucumber, or fresh berries for natural flavor. These simple additions can make drinking water more enjoyable without relying on large amounts of added sugar. It's also important to pay attention to your environment during hot weather, after exercise, or when spending extended time outdoors. Your fluid needs may increase. On those days, don't rely only on your sense of thirst. Make a conscious effort to drink water regularly throughout the day, so your body has the fluids it needs to function properly. Don't overlook the role of food in supporting hydration. Fruits and vegetables with a high water content can be valuable additions to your meals. And snacks: watermelon, strawberries, oranges, cucumbers, celery, tomatoes, and lettuce all contribute fluids while providing vitamins and nutrients that support overall health. While these foods don't replace drinking water, they can complement your daily hydration habits. Some people avoid drinking water in the evening because they don't want to wake up during the night. If that's a concern for you, consider drinking most of your fluids earlier in the day while still staying hydrated overall. Everyone's schedule is different, and finding a routine that fits comfortably into your lifestyle is often the most sustainable approach. Another habit that many people overlook is simply paying attention to how they feel. If you notice that you're becoming unusually tired, your mouth feels dry, or your urine is consistently darker than usual, those may be reminders to review your hydration habits. Your body often gives small signals long before dehydration becomes more significant. Learning to recognize those signals can help you respond early rather than waiting until you feel unwell. Remember that everyone's hydration needs are different. Factors such as age, activity level, weather, medications, and certain health conditions can all influence how much fluid you need. That's why it's always a good idea to follow the advice of your healthcare provider, especially if you're been instructed to limit or monitor your fluid intake for medical reasons. The most important lesson is that consistency matters far more than perfection. You don't need to drink a gallon of water in one sitting, and you don't need to follow complicated rules. What matters is making hydration a regular part of your everyday life. Small sips, taken consistently from morning until evening, often do more for your body than occasional bursts of drinking when you're already feeling thirsty. Imagine yourself a year from now. Picture having simple habits that no longer require effort because they'd become part of your daily routine. Reaching for a glass of water without thinking, carrying a water bottle when you leave the house, enjoying water with every meal, and paying attention to your body's signals can all become second nature. Those small choices may seem insignificant today, but over time, they become part of a healthier lifestyle. Healthy aging is built one habit at a time. Every glass of water you drink is a small investment in your future health. Every reminder you follow, every healthy choice you repeat, and every step you take toward better hydration is another way of caring for the body that carries you through life. Start with one simple habit today. Stay consistent tomorrow, and let those small daily actions become the foundation for a healthier, more active, and more confident future.